Hey man, have y'all noticed how much it's been flooding lately? I don't know about where y'all live, but like in the South, it's been crazy. I've been seeing so much flooding from Texas, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, just cross my timeline. What's going on, bro? And they say global warming not real. But we about to get straight into this video first. Like it before you light it. Hit the sub before you hit the bud. Join the team before you hit the green. And don't forget to
hype me up. Hype me up.
I need that like a crackhead need a pipe, man.
An early morning deluge in the Show Me State, turning streets into rivers, campgrounds into waterways, and sending people scrambling for higher ground.
The way that current was going, it was going to hit it from the side there.
Campgrounds throughout the state evacuated. This group of campers standing on the roof of vehicles. In Reynolds County, south of St. Louis, emergency responders conducted more than 90 water rescues. The flash flooding posing a danger to first responders, too.
That's scary. No.
This video appears to show state highway patrol officers abandoning their boat after it struck a submerged power line.
Wow.
Authorities say they're still searching for people after a building collapsed. The number of missing could fluctuate in the coming days. The sudden burst of rain overtaking this dam in Missouri's Black River. An aerial view shows a widespread flooding across the river's banks. The flooding has led to several road closures, and the water is reaching the rooftops of some homes. The National Weather Service has declared flash flooding in multiple states.
I get a flash flooding warning every day.
Body cam footage showed the moment rescuers helped a resident escape through a car window as floodwaters continued to rise in New Jersey Thursday. Officials continued to warn residents to seek higher ground immediately.
Bro, ain't nobody safe from these floods, bro. It's flooding in New York, bro. They were all in the subway with water. Oh, you don't believe me? Yeah, they got music playing in this one, dog. I'm not about to get copyrighted here. But look, y'all see what's going on? Man, this is crazy work, bro. I know one thing. I would not be walking through no New York flood water, bro. Ain't no way, boy. You got one small paper cut on you, it's over for you. You're going to be infected with Lord knows what. Man, I seen a rat drag a pigeon into the sewer one time on TikTok in New York. Man, ain't no way I would be getting in that water, bro. New York just dirty, bro. I'm sorry. You know, I know a lot of people from New York rock with your boy, but don't act like your city clean. Your downtown New York is dirty. Nah, bro. And I done seen some dirty places in my world.
20 motherfucking minutes later. Look at my air conditioning. Look at it. Look at my
Y'all
yard.
see this?
Look at my shed. Look at that fucking pond.
These
There
are
is no
all
pond
recent
no more. It's
clips,
full.
y'all.
That's not my property. But anyway, look at the vehicle, the van. Look at it. There's water inside of it. Look at my air conditioning unit. This don't make no motherfucking sense. I cannot believe this shit right here. Look, all that across the street, that's supposed to be grass. Of course, all this supposed to be grass. Look how high this came up in less than 30 minutes.
This ain't normal,
I'm
bro.
supposed to have 4 steps right here. There's 2 that
I don't remember seeing no shit like this as a kid.
I mean, like, for real. I know I'm not the only one that's going through this on the large road. I know I'm not, because I've seen it.
I have never, other than like when it had a hurricane, bro, I've never seen water just from a regular rain get as high as a damn condenser, dog. Y'all know how tall that is, a condenser, bro? Man, that's the height of a toddler, man, like a 3 or 4 year old. Nah, probably like a 5 or 6 year old, bro. I don't know, but it's not short.
It's time to get rid of this shit. It's time for a change. It really is. It's a damn shame. But you want my tax money every year, right?
This in
You want
Louisiana.
property taxes every year, right? What the fuck you doing with my fucking money? Because you're not fixing shit. The canal is overflowing back there that don't belong to me. Y'all done dug everything else, so why haven't I dug this canal back here? Well, because y'all outside the city limits, but we still paying property taxes, right? Let's get this shit together. I'm just so upset right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. And it's still raining. It's supposed to rain till 1:45. So what the fuck are we supposed to do? You want me to suck out of here? Well, ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming to check. And they know it's still in the motherfucking large road. They know it. So you think everything else except the large road problems and plumbing and issues and canals and all that shit and the roads and shit. And you gotta go through
She
this.
live in the
So
middle of
you pass
nowhere.
this road every day that don't even fucking live on the large road. But y'all can't fix this motherfucker? Okay. Yeah, I'm at that point. I'm hot.
Hey man, you know what though? When I lived in the lower Ninth Ward, bro, I remember we was under like a flash flood warning, bro. Everybody was getting sandbags and shit, dog. I was up all night just praying to God that my house don't flood, bro. See, y'all don't know. The lower Ninth Ward, bro, it already ain't infrastructure wise where it need to be. But my house particularly sat low, and every time it rained just a little bit, my front yard would like overflow because the drainage was just not right. It was just my yard. My neighbor shit wouldn't flood like that, to my left or to my right or across from me or directly behind me, but mine would. So I just knew, boy, if it wasn't for them sandbags, I was cooked. I don't be wanting to deal with that kind of stuff, bro. Real talk. Look at this, y'all. They on the roof. Look at my roof.
Why don't you touch them and tell them we're on the roof?
Look at that, bro.
It's okay.
Now imagine if that structure moved. It's over, bro. That current can move a house. Yeah, this wild, bro. Y'all be talking about global warming, not real. Then what's causing it? Talk to me, man. Understand. Break it down to me like I'm a child. Make me understand why this can't be chalked up to global warming. This in Houston, Texas, y'all. This was June 15th, 26. Look at that shit. Yo, it's getting real everywhere, bro. This right here in Philly. This was a day ago. You understand what I'm saying? This was a day ago. When did Philly start flooding like this? Man, this is wild. Really, Philly? Y'all just gonna get rained on like that? Yo, this is wild, dog.
We're getting really good previews of what it's going to look like to live under drastic climate change. 2 days ago in New York, entire neighborhoods flooded because we got 6 inches of rain in an hour. The sewer system can withstand 1.5 inches of rain in an hour, and it almost quadrupled that. Off the coast of California, there's a super El Nino about to happen. So the oceans are going to heat up by 5 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius, and this is capable of generating massive Category 5 hurricanes that can take out entire cities. It is very tempting to put your head in the sand and be like, wow, this is just too depressing. But we have to stay informed about climate change. Otherwise, how are we going to set up the mutual aid networks that we need? I use a website and an app called groundnews.com, which aggregates all these different news stories into one place.
Hey, man, look, dog, right on brand, bro. What y'all see right now? It said redneck Muslim. He says climate change is engineered. You know, right? Now, sir, with your high IQ and your accolades in academia and all of the MIT degrees and the Harvard degrees and the Oxford University degrees, can you please break that down for us, please? With all of the calculus classes you took, the physics, you know, the geography, all the smart people shit that you did, obviously, because for you to be able to make this claim, you got to have some receipts, some evidence. Boy, people be slow, dog, I swear.
Get you out of there, man. You want to get out? I get you out.
Hey, somebody said if it got a note, let it float.
I'm going to get you out. I'm going to get you out. You need to get out, man. You're parked on, man.
Man, bro. That's wild. Is he still in that damn car? Boy, get your ass out this goddamn car. You know you can't park there. That is not a parking space. Yo, quick funny story. I had got into a car accident like around 2015. Like somebody literally ran me off the road, dog. I'm outside, damn near laying on the ground, and somebody drove by. Was like, "Sir, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so. I'm good." He was like, "Just wanted to give you a heads up. You can't park there." Fucking white dude, bro. I'm laughing now, but at the time I wanted to beat his ass, bro.
Now my man saving the neighborhood. He on cloud with it. You want piece of shit. This is the neighbor.
When Trump is getting louder. What is going on in the world? What, he cleaned out the catch basin? That what he did? Cause dog, a lot of times, see, in y'all city, when it do be flooding, when it ain't supposed to flood, yes, it is the weather. Yes, it is a lot of rain at one point happening fast. I get that. But also you gotta blame the city too, the infrastructure side, because they not cleaning these drains out so that they can actually perform how they're supposed to perform. They're not doing that. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, you got some goods in there? We gonna need shelter. You know what I'm saying? We out here like some FEMA camp. You know what I'm saying? This some real live, what that shit was?
Get your thoughts together.
Man, Hurricane Katrina, man, in Milwaukee, man.
In Milwaukee.
I know they was going through some things in Houston for a while. But we out here, man. We going through things in Milwaukee, man. I got my J's out here, man.
He gonna put them J's up, huh?
I'm just chilling out here in this water. Damn, I had plays, man. Uh-oh, here go another. Let's see what they about to do. See, they about to make it through the water.
Oh, black
That's
people
the
so
police.
funny, bro. Wow.
Oh, yeah. They big boy in there. Get through there.
Stop, though. Don't worry about it. He cooked.
Get through here. Look, floaty. Oh, damn. You done made that shit go in the car. Damn, cuz. I gotta get the keys out. Look at this. That's the police? How they get through?
Y'all saw that? What is the world coming to? Can't even go watch a movie in New Orleans, bro. This the one on Broad, huh? Really below sea level, dog.
Are all of these drains in Milwaukee clogged?
I am an environmental scientist. I have a bachelor's in chemistry and I have my master of public health.
Look at that, y'all. You can't judge a book by its cover, boy. People be quick to, you sound ghetto, you look ghetto the whole time. Motherfucker be smart as hell, bro.
Past 10 years, I've had a career in being an environmental scientist and an environmental educator. Jonetta asks, how are all these drain clogs? And I know the answer. The answer is all the drains that you see on the street, they drain to local streams all in your community. You can't see them. You may not know where they are, but there are local streams all around you. The drains are clogged from grass clippings, leaves falling, trash. Simple. And I know people think, well, why don't anybody get out there and, unclog the drains, clean the drains, stuff like that? Local municipalities only have a handful of people. It is not a well-paid job, and it's only a handful of people that work for local municipalities. So because there are only a few people that work in local governments that can go out and, unclog those drains, unfortunately, drains stay clogged. We saw that last year in Atlanta when Atlanta completely flooded downtown and somebody literally pulled trash out of the drain. You know what I'm saying? So the water could flow off the streets. So we are the problem. People are the problem. Lawn companies come out, they cut the grass, and then they blow all the grass and the trimmings and things. They immediately blow them to the street. They're supposed to bag that stuff. Do you know how long it takes leaves and straw to decompose? It takes a very long time. And then on top of that, people are nasty. They pollute. When it rains, we call it a rainy event. When it rains on an impervious surface is the street. The streets do not absorb rain. So when it rains, it pushes all of that stuff to the drains. It just pushes it to the drains and it sits there. And then sometimes it gets in the drain, but most of the time it accumulates in front of the drain. And now when it rains, water has a hard time flowing through all of that thing. Water has a hard time flowing through the trash and the leaves and the straw and the grass clipping. Unfortunately, the drains are going to stay clogged because people don't care. We as a society do not care about the environment. And that is a hard truth, but people do not care. So we can always try to blame the local governments for why they don't unclog drains and stuff like that. But people are the problem. Local governments employ 5, 6, 7 people and have hundreds of square miles to keep clean and stuff like that. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. It's not, people think stuff is run by the state agencies, and it is not. It is run by local government. So from an environmental perspective, if you're still here after 2 minutes, if you're still here, please pick up your grass clippings when you cut the grass. Please, when your leaves are falling, bag them up. Put trash in the trash can.
Hey, bro, as y'all know by now, I'm definitely someone who love black people. I love my people, bro. And it just dawned on me why it always floods so bad in the hood, bro, compared to like other places. Nah, they do flood. But man, you know, black folks litter a lot, bro. It is what it is. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. If you know me in real life, you know I hate litter, dog. Because when I lived, matter of fact, there's this neighborhood in Kenner called Chateau Estates. At the time it was predominantly white. I never seen litter in that neighborhood, bro. I only seen litter in the 9th Ward, in the East, Lincoln Manor, Ames, all these black part of town that I, lived in and shit, bro. I saw litter. Shit, my friends, we be walking from the corner store, nigga take his drink, and when he done with it, just throw it. I be like, bro, the trash can right there. Man, fuck all that, Will. Man, one time, bro, I was on some Rose Red shit, bro. Somebody threw out a whole box of Popeyes, an empty box of Popeyes chicken and hit my windshield. I'm talking about bones, crumbs, paper wrappings that hit all my windshield, bro. I chased them people all the way to like a certain point. Then I thought about it. Man, I'm tripping, bro. Let me turn my stupid ass around, bro. I'm not finna get in trouble over somebody hitting my car with a Popeyes box. But bro, we litter a lot. And I can only imagine what's in them drains in the hood, dog. It is what it is.
Please. Things are not going to get better until people start to care about the environment.
What are all of these drains?
That's why I got a unique perspective, dog. I lived in some of the scariest places, most dangerous places, and then I also had a chance to live in a better, it had its issues too. I'm just saying.
So we've had 2 1 in 1,000 year flood events over the course of the last week and a half. First one in Iowa, second in Southeast Missouri.
Wow.
And last year, we had 4 1 in 1,000 year flood events in less than a week. So what's going on? I've got 2 words for you. Global warming.
Back up that's from the camera.
Quite a few feathers, but there's a lot of science behind this. There's been a lot of research done behind this as well. So let's go over it. For every 1 degree Celsius in temperature rise, the atmosphere's ability to hold water increases by 7%. So let's take a trip back to high school physics, shall we? Warm air can hold more water vapor than colder air because warm air expands. Cold air contracts and sinks. Warm air expands and rises. The molecules in warmer air are moving a lot faster. The molecules in colder air are moving a lot slower.
Okay.
Now let's go back to middle school earth science and the water cycle. Our oceans are getting warmer, causing more evaporation. Our atmosphere is getting warmer, leading to more water vapor being able to be held in the atmosphere.
That makes sense.
When our warm air rises, it cools and it starts to sink. That's when we get condensation. And if we have more water vapor in the atmosphere, we're going to have more rain falling out of our clouds. And scientists have been saying this for years, that with global warming, we're going to see more increased extreme weather events, including flooding. And around the whole world, the average number of floods per year during 2005 to 2014 was 34.6% greater than in the previous decade. And that's back in 2014. So if you've been noticing that these crazy weather events are getting more and more frequent, you're not wrong. So we've had 2 1 in 1.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably would have waited to make this video until I got my shit cleared. But everything she just said kind of wild, bro. Everything she's saying, it makes sense. If you never took science, you wouldn't understand it. But it makes a lot of sense. It's right here in my city. Boy, it be raining so much, dog. This one might be the craziest one, bro. This ice in the middle of the summer, bro. They driving through ice water, bro. I want to hear one of y'all say global warming not real. Well, Will, if it's warming up, why there's ice? You big dummy. Oh, Lord. I'm just saying, Will, it sounds counterintuitive. You're saying it's global warming, but doesn't warmth melt ice? Right? Not the smartest guy in the room, but I'm just saying, you leave ice out in a cup in the middle of the sun, what happens? It turns into water. You're not gonna convince me. Boy, the people stupid, boy, I swear to God. For real, bro. Like ice in the middle of the summertime and some water though. Y'all, when my ADHD kick in, bro, I'd be like, how come water freezes from the top down and not from the bottom up? And then that led me down a rabbit hole to what if ice actually did that? How would that have impacted evolution on Earth as we know it? Man, everything would be different if water froze from the bottom up. I said, damn, this is some crazy shit. And then I thought about it. Whoever came up with this theory is even crazier, because what was you smoking when you even thought to think this shit? But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one.